So quick room tour. You enter here and voila. Super small, but it's really it's a clean place and they're really nice here, and I honestly am okay with it. Like, I just really need to lay down, take a shower and lay down, so I don't mind it at all. Here's the toilet. Nice. I think I like the toilet most of all. Look at this shower cabin. Oh my goodness. Such a vibe. And yeah, the bedroom is not as fancy, but you know what? It will do.
Hi, Vika.
Do you want to say hi to my vlog?
No thank you.
Hi, babe. So, I ordered some food, watching Netflix, and gonna eat poke. While I'm eating, why won't I update you guys on my trip? So, I woke up tonight at 3 a.m. because I had my flight at 6 a.m. So I came to the airport at 4:30, and oh, look at this, it's so beautiful. Oh, I'm so hungry. Like, I ate and I'm still hungry, so I ordered dinner because I don't think I'm gonna be going out. I think maybe I'll go to the store. Not maybe, I need to go to the store, pick up normal water because I ordered like small water bottle. So I came to Portugal because of journalism event that I'm attending as a guest, not a speaker yet. And it's on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, and I decided, why not go to Portugal, because I always wanted to go, and it's been actually a long time since I traveled by myself, because I always travel with my husband. So I decided to just go for it, give it a try, you know. And I booked a ticket, but the problem was that I was so cheap booking my ticket that I got the cheapest option, which is with layover when there is like a direct flight. And then I was sitting to a guy who was picking his nose and then touching his boogers, rolling them, and he was sitting next to me. It was disgusting. But that wasn't the end of it. Then I arrived in Paris, in this airport. I forgot its name, but I've never been there before, and I didn't know that in Paris there are airports like this one. I'll insert the name and the photos, because they did not let me go inside the airport, like past the security check area, because my flight was at 10 and it was 7 a.m. So for 3 hours I was standing there with my heavy Nike sports bag, because it's another thing, I refuse to buy a ticket that allows me to bring a suitcase, and so that was a big mistake. You know, the thing is, when I was younger I would travel like this, just with one backpack. It was fine, but I think it's one thing when you're in your early 20s and another when you're in your late 20s. It's so different, and I don't think I have that stamina that I used to have. And so now it's 5 p.m. and I'm in my hotel room eating because I'm tired. So at around 1 I came to the hotel finally. Oh yeah, another thing, when I arrived in Portugal, 4 Bolt drivers cancelled on me, and only when I went for Uber driver I finally got my driver. And I got here And the room wasn't ready yet because, you know, check-in is at 4 and I came at 1. So I went to finally eat, and that was the last time you saw me. And since then it's been quite some time, so now it's 5 p.m. time to eat dinner. But it looks like all I do is just eat. To be honest, I don't know if I'll be going anywhere today. I'm just so tired, you guys. I didn't sleep. I need to sleep. I feel so sleepy right now. Like I don't know if I'll stay awake. But also traveling solo after you get married and you're used to traveling with your husband just doesn't feel right. Like, I genuinely enjoy spending time with my husband, and now here I'm just constantly thinking, oh, Dylan would love this. Oh, I need to show this to Dylan. It's really funny how being with someone for 5 years makes them such a big part of your life that you just can't not think about them. So I don't know if there'll be another solo trip soon, because I miss my husband and I love doing things together. And like I said, there's a journalism event in 2 days, so that's why I'm here. So maybe if there's no need, I wouldn't travel by myself. Now that I see that I'm not that comfortable being by myself, but at the same time I don't want to make it sound like I'm completely not happy right now. Today I was just walking by myself, taking photos and videos and taking it all in, obsessed with Lisbon, and it was really nice. That's the beautiful part of traveling by yourself, that you're just on your own. You take your time. You don't need to, you know, push anyone to do anything. So that's like the good part of it. But otherwise, can't wait to travel with my husband. So now I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I don't know if now I'm gonna go to sleep at 5 p.m. I don't know. I'm so confused. I didn't sleep. I'm tired. My shoulders hurt. My hands hurt from the heavy bag. I know I'm weak, but what can you do? So I'll just chill. Maybe fall asleep if I can. And later maybe go to the store and pick up some water. Maybe some snacks. I don't know why I'm so hungry. It's crazy, but you know what? I'm tired, so it's okay. My body needs some snacks. Really like Poke House. If you will be in Lisbon, check them out. Really delicious. Now I'm gonna continue eating and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, good morning. So now I'm ready to go explore the city. Last night after I ate the poke bowl, I pretty much went to sleep. Well, I was watching Netflix and I went to sleep, so I had 10 hours of sleep. I feel amazing. I feel rejuvenated, recharged, and ready to see Lisbon. But the more I search for places to visit, I realized that there's so much outside of Lisbon, even like 30 minutes away. There's Cabo de Roca, I think, and I don't think I'm going there today because I just have this one day, and as much as I want to do so much, I need to be smart with my time and only visit things that, you know, are close to me. Thankfully I'm staying in the city center, so that's really great. And that makes me feel less, I'm not even anxious, but I'm just like, I want to see more. And a bit sad that I'm only here for 3 days, one of which was yesterday, and you guys saw how it went. Today is the only day when I can explore, because tomorrow I have journalism event that I'm here for, and then on Friday I'm leaving. So even though I was gone for 4 days, when I'll come back home, I only had this one day of exploring. So a lot of pressure, but I want to try today Pastel de Nata, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna ask there. And then just go to some you know, historical places, my head hurts. I'm still like, I cannot lift this arm that much because I had the bag right here and like on my wrist, like I would hold it like this. So I'm in pain, but we're gonna make it. It's gonna be a fun day and I'm taking you guys with me, and let me show you my outfit because I think it's really cute. Okay, forgive the mess on my bed, it's whatever. But this is my outfit. I bought this skirt. I was looking for a skirt in this style, you know, where it opens in front, which is very stylish these days. I didn't want to get blue because I feel like for fall it's more convenient to have black with the weather as it is in Prague, but I just really wanted this style of skirt, so I was so happy when I finally found it. I found it in Stradivarius. I was trying to find it in Zara and I bought some pieces in Zara and then I dropped by Stradivarius, and I was so happy that they had it that I had to get this skirt and this bodysuit, this old thing from Zara. Always, I think I need to stop wearing this bodysuit because like it really pushes my boobs. It pushes my breasts more in, so it looks like I have no breasts, but recently my boobs grew, you guys. At the age of 28 I finally developed. Makes me feel happy because I never had boobs, so you know, if you're a woman, you know, boobs are important. We love our boobies. So yeah, but this one doesn't show it. It actually pushes them more inside, so that's not cool, but this is the outfit. Now let's go eat pastel de nata. I'm about to try for the first time pastel de nata. Okay, cheers. It's so good. I think I'm in love. I need to come back now and move here so I can eat it every day. Okay, so I came to this convent that doesn't have a roof. So you can see there's no roof because it was destroyed in some year. I forgot which, but I read it. And now it doesn't have a roof. So it's now technically an archaeological museum. So this is like the first time I'm attending a place like this where you can literally like see the old age as just art place now. I came to the cathedral and I decided to stop by, get some wine and charge my phone. So I'm doing that now, and then I'll go to Alfama, I think. And then I'm not sure if I should go to LX Factory or Belém Tower.
Try to forget, but the thoughts, they seem to drown me instead. I've always wondered what it takes to fill this empty void inside, but now I've realized you were what I needed this whole time. I've been around, no one else has got me feeling this way. Every minute, every hour I spend is on you every single day. I've always wondered what it takes to fill this empty void inside. Something about you makes me wanna be with you for a long time. Do ba do be do be do day. Do ba do be do be do day. Do ba do be do.
Today was such a long day and I finally came to eat for the first time since 11 p.m. So I can't wait to update you guys on today. It was so fucking crazy. The weather was awful when I went to Belém Tower to check it out. So that was a disappointment, and now I'm really cold and hungry. So I'm waiting for my pasta to finally eat. And they brought snacks to the table, and I didn't know that they charge extra for it. So now I'm asking them to take it away, and he still didn't. So I hope he comes back and takes it away, because I don't want to pay extra. Okay, good morning you guys. So we are getting ready together. This is day 3 in Lisbon. It's time for what I actually came here for, and I am gonna be late if I don't try to be faster. Okay, I will try to update you on my day yesterday and on my today day while I'm rushing through this makeup routine, skincare routine, daily routine. So I'm sorry if you can hear the fan. It turns on together with the light, which I hate, so sorry about that. But yesterday I met a friend, like I made a friend. So I asked, when I went to Alfama, like with a beautiful view, I saw a girl taking photos with her tripod, and I was like, oh, this girl looks like she knows the struggle of taking your own photos, so let me ask her to take a photo of me. And we started talking, and her name is Maria. She's from Tenerife, and you know, it just was great to meet a friend. And then we just decided to continue our journey together. We went to Belém Tower, and it was supposed to be like really beautiful there because you can see the bridge. She was there yesterday, I mean the day before, and so she showed me like the photos she took there. There's also Hieronymus Monastery, I think, that's also there. And I was like, oh, okay, awesome, let's go. And it was like 30-minute drive by bus. But at first we went to the wrong bus. Like, I mean, the bus is right, we just went to the different side, so we drove further away, and then I realized that we're driving away, so that was stupid. But then we finally arrived, and when we arrived, the whole part of, I don't know if that's still Lisbon, I think so, but the whole part of that, it seemed like it's its own town, because it's so different from Lisbon. Like 30 minutes away, it's nothing like Lisbon, you know. So it felt like another city, like smaller city where just, you know, people live. And it was so foggy because it's like between these two sides is the bridge, and once we were crossing that bridge, we saw the fog, and it was getting worse and worse. Closer and closer we were getting to Belém. So you saw the videos, so you saw how awful, like, dark and gloomy it was, so you know. Anyways, we survived that. It was just really cold and I was so hungry, and then we eventually ended up going to LX Factory, which is a really cool place, a must-see if you will be in Portugal, in Lisbon. Like, it's such a hipster place, but they have so many different like food places there. And we went to this bookstore there, and there's like a few stores there as well, and that bookstore looks amazing, but I feel like books were kind of more expensive than they are in Prague, so, and on Amazon, so I didn't buy any books because I'm not spending more on something I know I can get for less. So basically that was yesterday. Today I have my journalism event. I always forget what it's called, and then I call it seminar, conference, but it's none of those things, and I forgot the name, but it's organized by European Journalism Center, and last year they were doing this in Prague, because I think every year they change their locations. Honestly, this is only my second year attending it. So when I received an email this year that they're hosting a climate journalism basically event, I was so excited. And when I saw that it's in Lisbon, I just knew I have to go, because I wanted to go to Lisbon forever, and it just like always was so far away, you know, and just seemed like always kind of like Mission Impossible, you know, like those places where you want to go but then you just always like, yeah, someday. And it's a shame because it's in Europe, I live in Europe, like why not go see it? And I'm so glad I came because it's so beautiful. So of course, like spending so much on traveling, I, you know, had to come not just for the conference but also to see the city. But as you saw, the first day I kind of wasn't feeling well, so I didn't do as much. But yesterday was a crazy day. I did everything, literally everything. But even that, like, I am constantly thinking, oh, we should come back with Tilla, my husband, because I need to show him this, we need to try this. And yesterday, especially when I went to LX Factory, I was thinking that. So now it's 8 a.m. The registration and coffee, it says, starts at 8:30, from 8:30 till 9. So for me, it's like 15-minute walk, and also by bus it's the same 15 minutes. So I think I would rather walk. But also yesterday I was walking so much that my thighs, inner thighs, they were rubbing and on each other, and that's why my thighs today, am I even focused? My thighs today just very sore and very red, and it's so painful. So I don't know if I'll be able to walk, but I'm wearing pants. Because yesterday, because I was wearing my skirt, like it was just, my skin was exposed, so my thighs were rubbing. Thick girl problems. Yeah, if you have a gap between your legs, you don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to vlog there, because, you know, it's gonna be a journalism event. I don't want to be like a YouTuber, although recently, why am I out of focus, bro? Like, what are you, fucking idiot? Oh, I forgot what I was saying, stupid camera. So yeah, so it will be a journalism event, although like a lot of journalists these days are either way like content creators as well, and that's like a new popular way of being a journalist in the 21st century. So I think like it's more normal than before, but still some journalists I think are quite snobs when it comes to these things. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I will like take a few shots with my phone. But also the event will be, I don't know if it's like Time Out Market itself, because it's a studio and on the map it shows like right next to Time Out, so it says Studio Time Out Market. So I'm like, so is it Time Out Market or is it like next to it? I'm confused. So I still don't know. I'm again out of focus. I apologize for this stupid fucking bullshit. God, I'm so stressed, as you can tell. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna be late. So I just can't wait to be done. You know, these things are so important, but like I'm so tired and I'm so lazy. I didn't even want to come. Like the night before my flight, I was literally questioning if I should even go, because I was so anxious about traveling alone after such a long time. And then I decided I need to go, obviously, and I'm so glad I did. But you know, like right now I'm like, should I even go to this event? Let me just enjoy some sleep in my bed, like relax. Why even bother? So my final words before I head out is that I'm so excited to attend this journalism event seminar that I always forget what is its name. Like it's something journalism convention. No, convention is not. Anyways, it's so important because I recently became more interested in doing climate stories in my work. One of the stories that I plan to work on when I come back to Prague is actually about, I'm not gonna say what it is, but if you read my story about Aral Sea's disappearance, there's another sea that is disappearing and is in really bad state. So I hope that this workshop basically will be helpful for that and my future climate journalism articles, because I think like climate journalism is the future. I think it's this field that has the potential. So I'm excited to be doing that, and I'm excited to improve my reporting, my journalism, my writing, all of it. So I hope today will be helpful for that. Now let me go get dressed and head out. Okay, quickly, my outfit of the day. She is a journalist, can you tell? I feel like I look too much like a journalist with this hair. Like I'm like typical. Kind of miss my long hair. Anyways, gotta go. I'm gonna take my trench coat because yesterday it was cold and now it's 8 AM, so probably it's also cold, and I'll be done with this by 6 PM I think, so probably I'll be cold again. So trench coat is a must in October in Portugal, apparently.
Yeah, I had good things about Vienna as well.
Yeah.
And we've been focused on this, like I said, for a very long time, but I want to focus on two things. It's really important that people get the right information about climate change and about the climate impact and about the actions that they can take. So
you can see there's more definition. It's just an example of how our science and technology is cutting edge.
So with the Sinking Cities project, we thought, why not get locals who live in these cities to actually report on it and see if the outcome is a little bit different? Because we think that local journalists are the ones who know who's in charge, right? Who's to blame, who's making good decisions, who's making bad decisions, and also the context of why those kinds of things happen, which is just the sort of thing that parachute journalism, as important as it often can be, cannot as easily accomplish.
Like people's community, this is 2021, you could see where the water has reached. So this is an example of how coastal erosion also affect millions of people in Lagos. And according to the satellite investigation, people have moved here as they've relocated here. So this is, how Lagos State government essentially is approaching the climate crisis. They are trying to remodel the city for an exclusive few.
Okay guys, it's another day and we're again meeting in my bathroom. I'm wearing my pajama. I look exactly the same last time you saw me talking, but yesterday was such a difficult day for me mentally. I don't know why, like nothing bad happened, but I was feeling very anxious. And today I'm leaving. I am very happy that I'm leaving. Like, I don't know, I feel like that was enough. And maybe if I would just come for solo trip and like journalism summit, then that would be, I wouldn't feel as exhausted. I don't know, maybe because then I would feel like I came to have fun. But nonetheless, it was such a great trip. I just think I expected more educational value from this summit, and it was just basically people promoting what they're doing, which, I'm not saying it's wrong, it's just not what I wanted. I did, however, learn like what tools I can use in my climate stories, like, because if you read my article about Aral Sea in Kazakhstan, it's disappearing, and like I didn't know how to show it through like photos or digitally. So now I kind of know that there are actually so many different websites to use for that, and especially if you are trying to show like the climate change itself. So that was helpful, but I think it was just so long, and I don't know why, my social anxiety probably, I just didn't make friends with anyone. Like, I did talk to a few people, but I kind of thought it will be more networking for me, and I just didn't, I couldn't get myself to talk to people, and then I drank like 2 glasses of wine while people were talking, and it made me feel shitty. Like, it made me feel like I was again a child. Like, in a new environment, and no one wants to be my friend, and it's like my childhood trauma, of course, and no one owes me anything, like to be my friend or not to be my friend, and I'm not there to be friends with anyone, but it just like made me feel very lonely. And then I went downstairs to Time Out Market, and it was shit. They didn't have vegan options, and the only thing I got was what did I get? Oh, pad thai, vegan pad thai, and it was not delicious. It was like very sour, and then even when I didn't finish it, and it was so hot there, and I was wearing this fucking office wear, which also I hated the way I dressed. It made me look bigger. Like, I think with my body type, I really like dressing up, like not emphasizing my curves, especially for events like this, but then I look fat, so it's just like I'm keeping it real. Like, all these things made me feel shitty about myself yesterday. And then I ordered Pokeball again because I was like, you know what, I had a shitty day and I didn't eat. Like, I was nibbling on those like breads with hummus in at the journalism thing, and I want to eat because tomorrow, aka today, I'm traveling. So now today I have my flight at 12. It's currently 9 or 9:30, I think. So I am gonna do my makeup because I want to feel beautiful after yesterday when I felt fat and lonely. I need makeup to make me feel like a badass today, because I don't know how to explain it. It's just a woman thing. So yeah, I try not to think about my emotional well-being right now, because I'm like, it was work event. Like, I came to learn like how to do climate reporting. I did learn a few tools. Of course, I wish I knew more, but I guess that's all there is, right? Like, you just learn as you go, and no one is gonna spoon feed you. I did, however, also another positive thing, since I'm trying to be positive about this whole thing. I found out that there is a digital course by one of the media that was presenting yesterday. Okay, it's AFP. I just don't want everyone to know it. Like, no one pays me to share this information. No, I just like, it's annoying because when I was I did Reuters digital course and I posted it on LinkedIn. One girl that was like my connection there, she didn't even like my course, like, or congratulated me, and I see like the next day or in a few days she did it. And like, I'm so excited to do this, and like, maybe at least thank the source, because it's obvious that you found it from me. Like, what a coincidence, you know? This course is there for like, I don't know how long, but it's not a new thing, and then you just like, you don't even congratulate me. That's what I hate. Like, I'm okay if you like take use my, you know, sources, resources, if you like take my advice, or you know, like, and then maybe give me a heads up, like, hey, thanks for this, because that's what I always do. I think like that's the ethics online, you know? Like, it's not a competition, but it's just rude. Like, if you see me posting something that I accomplished, and then you just don't even like my shit, and you go ahead and like post your shit, like, that's rude. You need to at least thank the person that you found out about this thing from, right? So yeah, and that really always frustrates me, because no one ever fucking gives me any, you know, heads up, like, hey, this is what to do, you know? I always need to fucking go out there and do my research, and then it pisses me off when people just like steal your information, or like just act like they got it not from you, but you know for sure it's from you. I don't know, it just like, maybe it's just my only child complex, where I have like this feeling when people like repeat after me. I hate it. So anyways, here I am sharing it. It's AFP course. If you're a journalist, they have digital courses. If you follow me on LinkedIn, maybe thank me for sharing the information. No, but honestly, always, like, it always comes back, like, and I think that's a big part of networking, to thank people, not to be like a lone wolf, you know, like, oh, I did it all myself, which I just said I did. But I wish I wasn't a lone wolf. Like, I was literally yesterday sitting there, and as I was like in a room full of European journalists, because I work for Canadian media and I'm a freelancer, but I'm based in Prague and I write about Central Asia, South Caucasus, I felt like I wish there were people who could relate to my region, with whom I could, you know, talk about it. But oh well, you know, we're not there yet. Like, our region still needs to grow a few like international journalists who could represent our region on a large scale, like, because you can't just do it all by yourself, you know? You need more people. And a lot of, I think, journalists from that area, they're not independent journalists, they are working for other media. And that's another thing what I hate, when like English media, like English speaking, international but English speaking media, like when there was January events, like, what was it, 2 years ago? It was awful, and my family was there and I couldn't call them because the government shut down like the internet in Kazakhstan, and I was in Prague and I was like worrying so much and crying, and I was checking the news all the time because that's the only way I can find out like what's going on with my family, what's going on in my hometown. And I remember Al Jazeera invited this like dude who was white man, first of all, what can a white man tell me about what's going on in Kazakhstan? Like, excuse me, but I'm so tired of white people feeling entitled to represent us wherever they go. Like, just because you did some research, it doesn't mean you're all of a sudden an expert. I want to hear from people who were born there, grew up there, and not just read a book or two or had like dissertation in the region. I don't give a shit what dissertation you had. Academia is one thing, life experience is another thing. And it frustrates me when white men represent countries they were like back in 90s or some shit like that, just because he was on his like Soviet Union tour. Anyways, and they were interviewing this white guy, but listen, he wasn't even in Kazakhstan, he was in Georgia, like the state in, not the state, the country in South Caucasus. And he was talking about Kazakhstan, the conflict in Kazakhstan. Bruh, you are in Georgia. Why are they calling you? Why won't they find someone to talk to in Almaty? I'm sure we have English speaking like people. That pisses me off so much, and that's why I really like, I do this thing. I kind of stumbled upon this field like of Central Asian, South Caucasus reporting. But now it totally makes sense, like the more I do it, because I'm like, who else will do it? Like fucking white man in Georgia? No, like obviously not. It has to be people, and I'm not just talking about myself, but I want to see more of my people talking about my countries, you know? Yeah, that was my day yesterday, and it made me a bit upset that, you know, I just wasn't comfortable making friends. And sometimes I hate myself for this. I'm like, just be fucking cool, okay? Like, be cool, go make friends. But I'm not cool. So yeah, I'm doing makeup, although I never wear makeup when I travel, because, you know, why? But today I need it. Like I said, I'm not, like after yesterday, I'm not feeling good about myself. But once I return to Prague, I need to get back to work, which I have like 3 interviews that I already had the week before I left. And look at my eyebrow, you see, that's like day 5 of me getting them microbladed. No, not microbladed, permanent makeup. So what was I saying? It's so hard to talk and do makeup. So yeah, as soon as I return, I get back to working on those articles, and I'm actually excited about them. And then now also that I know the tools for climate stories, I wanna write about another disappearing lake and how it is affecting the community where it is. I don't know if the article will be published when this video will be published. Probably not, because it probably will take me some time to like work on it. So I don't want to like share what it is before I publish it. But if you want to know stuff that I work on and like stuff that I publish, definitely follow me on Instagram, because there I always share all of my articles. And my eyebrow is really stressing me out. Overall, I really loved spending time in Lisbon. Like, it was so fun. Like, journalism summit aside, which I think also is the last time I attend these type of events, unless of course I'm being invited as a speaker. Manifesting that since like last year, I think. Yeah, I just think that in the past 2 years I attended, like, this is my 3rd event like this, and it's all the same. At some point it just all started sounding the same, that you're just like, okay, I think I got everything, now let's go do something, right? So, but Lisbon now, like, I don't know if it's the most favorite, but definitely one of my favorite cities. I definitely need to come back. I definitely need to explore more of Portugal. Like, they have so many beautiful beaches, and I can't wait to come back. But now actually the season is over. As I'm leaving, I checked the weather and next week is rainy as fuck, so I think best time to come. I asked yesterday local person and they said from April till October. So if you're planning to visit Portugal, save it for next year, because like, you know, for now the season is over. And with the streets going up like this and down like this, and the pavement here, it's really like slippery, and I cannot imagine how it is when it's raining. Like, thank God I'm going home before that. Okay, time to head out to the airport. I have my bag, all of this. My flight is in 2 hours, so I better run.